Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Murder by Numbers, where puzzles start right out of the gate. That's right, we're jumping right into it. We're getting smash dab, like not even 30 seconds in. Straight to la puzzle. So if I know the case, that means that these are all fillable. No, these are not all fillable. Those are fillable. And these are suspect. Like that, just by that. Just by that I can tell, because I know the math already. We've already done it, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if it reaches to that square on that one, it has to reach that square on that one. And huzzah, we do the thing of solving la puzzle. So let's see here now. So if that's the case, that means this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And that's blank, and then that could be a 1, and then but blank, but not 1. So there you go, we found it. We found where the 5 has to go. And then these could potentially be something else. We don't know. But this also has to be 5, blank 1. This has to be 4, blank. This has to be 3, blank. This has to be 2. Ah, so that means that's like that then. Aha, aha. Which means this is also like this then. Aha. Actually, that could be suspect. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. 2, blank, 1, blank, 4. Nope. That's not a perfect one either. 1 blank 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, would you look at that there then? That's right up my alley. Which means if that's the case, this has to be 3 blank 4 though. Interesting. So I've already done a poo-poo. I have already poo-pooed. This top line is already poo-pooed. So I'm going to restart and do a big ol' stinky magoober here. Because if I assume that they all start from the top here, this is where we get into trouble, right? Because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it might start right here instead, and it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blank, 1, blank. Well, actually, okay, so that's not true. It has to, the 5 has to end, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has to be 1, blank, 1, blank. And so the 5 has to end here, right? It cannot reach any lower than here. That's the last square it can ever possibly be in because of the thematics of blank, 1, blank, 1, blank, 1. So with that, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can assume that those 4 are correct, and these would be incorrect. And from there, we can assume some other things. Who knows, right? But that's how that has to go, just based by the math. Right? Actually, that's not even true. Yeah, because we know that this can't be the top, right? Because this can't be 4 here, because this has to be 6 across, but then this has to be 4 down, and we knew it couldn't be all up at the top anyway. So this has to be 6, 1 blank 6. This also has to be 4, that also has to be 4. And this has to be connected as well, which means I would assume that these could be connected, but they couldn't, right? That's just how puzzles freaking are. Puzzles are growth. Puzzles are like whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or actually, let's see here now. So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the, what I'm going to assume, these are the 3 that overlap. I'm assuming that would be. Well, let's try that method again. So that blank, so that has to be that way for the minimum we can ever deduce for 6. So if we know it has to reach here, we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know that these could all be potentials. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means these are probably going to be the same here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So these are suspect, and these are suspect as well. These could change, but that was just for spacing out where the 6s were. And this is 7. I could make an assumption about that 7, but once again, we don't have any nice, like, numbers that make up good 10s to help us out here, do we? Because we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. This equals 9 here. This equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one equals 10. So 1 blank 2. Oh, no, it's 1 blank 1. Okay, so never mind. Never friggin' mind. Actually, that has to be 1 blank 1 then. If we've ruled that has to be 8. 1 blank 1 blank 2 blank 2 blank. That doesn't work either. Damn it. Damn it. But that does work though. Which means we know that has to be 3 blank 4. So that's good. That's good. We've narrowed it down. We've narrowed it down and we're feeling all right. So if this is 2 blank 3, we know that this can't be it. It can't be. Because we can't have those two there because we know this is a confirmed 1 no matter what. No matter what, that is a confirmed 1, which means this has to be blank. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. It has to be blank, which means those two squares are now suspect. 3 blank 2. If that has to be a blank, this guarantees that's our 3. And if this is suspect, then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4 and guarantee that that one is 100% filled in, which means this one is 100% not filled in. And we've now made everything a little bit easier because we're smarty detectives. Detectives who are smart. Smarty detectives. I'm gonna smart, yeah. And then this one is also technically filled in because 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking it's got to be these 4. It just has to be. I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna say it. It's got to be those 4, which means these have to be like that, and this has to be like this, and that's like that, and that's this one's totally still screwing with me though. Actually, it wouldn't be because this would have to be blank like that, and then this one would have to be like that, and that one would have to be like that, and then these two would have to be like this, and everything's wonderful. Everything's green. Everything's great. Thanks for asking. It's such an aggressive way. There we go. We did it. We've officially mathematized our way through that puzzle. By logic, that has to be that, which means by logic, that has to be that, which means by logic, that has to be blank, and that also... Oh, I pressed blank, you turd. Don't at me, bro. Which means this also has to be blank, and these... These could be 2, which means that one has to be blank, that one has to be like that, and then this one has to be a 2 here, so it's a blank, and then this has to be 3. Oh my god, it's like I'm good at puzzles or something. I'm gonna be puzzling all day and night. I'm gonna be puzzling. See, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. These two have to be filled in, which means those two don't. Which means if that's filled in, that one's also suspect. Let's see here. Now, this one's also suspect, though, as well. Because if these are latched in, that has to be a blanky poo. It has to be a blank. Actually, 2 blank, 1 blank 4. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know those have to be perfectly there, which means this is a blank perfect. That is a blank perfect. And these two are also super suspecto. Like the Super Nintendo. It's super suspecto. Let's see here now. 4 blank, 1 blank 2. Yeah, that's not a perfect one either. And those aren't perfect from here on out. 3 blank 2. Yeah, that one's not going to be that. I'm just gonna drop that down in there and say that's not gonna be the one. So this one's 2 blank 3. So let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, so because of the math, right, if we do this, if we add these as, so here's how I'm doing the math. You see the numbers in the column up at the top, how it says 2, 3, 1? That's all highlighted right there. So what I'm doing is I'm adding blanks to the numbers listed there. So these are 2 blanks, which is fine. So we're at 2. And then now's the registered filled in parts. So 2 plus 2 is 4, right? Plus another blank, because there has to be a blank between the 2 and the 3. That's 5. And then there has to be another set of 3, right? So that's... so it'd be 1, 2, right? And then 2, and then blank, and then 1, 2, 3, blank 1. So we know that just out of the whole thing, that's how the pattern has to be because it equals 10. Booyah! Booyah! That's how you do it with the math, son. That's how you do it with the math, son. With the crash, son. Nobody gonna see me when I cash, son. Which means that has to be like that too. Which means this has to be like this. Oh, wait, no, 2, 1, 4. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's wrong though. 2 blank 1 blank 2 blank 1 blank 4. God. Okay, well it can't be there or there. So the missing one has to be here. So I'm thinking it could be. Okay, so where was the ones that we knew we had here? Right? It wasn't these two, but I think it was these ones here that we knew we had, I think. No. No, it can't be there. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, if we're going to treat that as like that, we can't actually, no. Damn it! Let's see, we could take this one away, though, and put that one there like that, right? And then blank, and then 4 it like this, because this is also suspect, and then this is also suspect, and it makes my life fill in the cards, and I'm all like, what? That's right, you heard me. What? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which means that's the only one that laps over, which means these are suspect, but these are not. Hooray! 4 blank 1 blank 2, so we know that's a blank, which means 2 blank 1. Oh my god, it's like the math. They all add up, fixing everything, making me a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. These two are here. That's like that. That has to be that. This has to be this, which means smoocheroonies. Yeah. That's 4 and 2, which means that can't be that. That can't be that, which means that has to. No. No. I see where the thing goes wrong. I see where it goes wrong. So 4 blank 3, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that has to be like that, right? And we got these two here. Huh. Interesting. Looks like that my spacers. So that's actually supposed to be just 1 blank 4. But we know that that can't be like that either. I don't know how those blanks got in there. I might have been working on the wrong... path by accident. So if that's the case, that has to be filled in there. Just like that steen. Which means 4 blank 1 blank 2. Yeah, because we did this one prematurely, I think. I think we did this one prematurely, but that makes sense, though. It fits everything. So I'm assuming if that's a blank, then it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which means that fills in, right? 5 blank 1 blank 1. Yeah, there's something wrong here, you guys. There's something super weird going on, and I don't like it. And it's here. It's here. It's somewhere in here. 1 blank 4. That makes sense. Right? But that's 4 blank 1. And that's not there. Arg. Arg. Like super arg. Like 100% arg? But not like 100% arg. You know what I'm saying? That could easily be like that. That could be like that. And then 4, 1. But what if, though? Right? But, like, what if, though? Oh, man. I hate when I get this far and I make a mistake and then I have to do all the backtracking. I hate it. I do. I hate it. I hate it personally. I hate it on a personal level. I hate it. I feel like everything around here is fine. Right? We've been going for 15 minutes. I might want to speed this up by using a Hintu. But I don't want to use a Hintu because Hintus lower my score. So we know that this is 100% correct, right? So 4 blank, this could be possibly a 1, but this one couldn't be. So we could do that, put that there, but then that screws up everything over here, because then we could take away that one, but then it doesn't do that because it's the whole 2 blank 2 blank thing, right? The whole 2 blank 2 blank thing is not doing well. Right? So we know it can't be there because we already got our 1 and 4 over there. So if that's the case, those all have to be filled in. But then we know that has to be a 1, and that has to be... There's... Okay. So that has to be a 1 there then. So that means this is filled in, and these two are suspect, right? So we're just going to blank these out here like this. So this has to be 2, which means that's the only one that's filled in, right? These two are suspect. That's suspect. That can't be filled in. Wait, if that can't be filled in, right, then this has to be 3 here. And if that's the case, right, then that can't be filled in. That can be filled in, which means that's not fillable in, which means 5 blank 1, there's something here. I think it's supposed to go... I think this is wrong, right? This is wrong somehow. Right, because let's just say that has to be the 1, right? Which in this case would mean that it would have to be 4 like that. Somehow. Like, it doesn't seem like it fits, but we never know what the picture is trying to tell us. Which means this is 1 blank 1. 1 blank 1 blank 2. Right? But that can't be it, though, because 2, 3. Right? That also can't be it. And blank 2. So yeah, if that's the case, this could be a blank here. Can't be that or that, though. Which means it can't be that. Oh, I hate this, because I've pooched the whole thing up. I've pooched the whole thing up, because we know... Dang it. So I might have to do this and just erase the whole thing. Or, you know, just use a hint. I hate using hints, you guys. I hate them. I hate them so much, but we're going to have to use them this time. Hint me. Check for errors. Oh my god, yeah, it was all in the lower area, just like I thought. I knew from the 7 and up was fine. But Jesus Murphy. Alright, hold on. I gotta get my camera out. Because we're doing this the Cheeto way. The Chester Cheeto way. And... You look beautiful, hun. There we go. That wasn't being spoken to anybody. I just took the picture, that's all. You gotta give a compliment when you take a picture. So there we go. So now we've got... These two are wrong, which means that has to be right. And then these two are wrong, which means X is for them. These are filled in. X is for these. That means that has to be filled in, which means that also has to be filled in. And then, where's the other two? Up here. I was right when I had those as the right ones. Damn. Now, what is this? Fan mail? Oh, photographs. Oh, photographs of whom? Rip no assist bonus. Bye. I love you. It's a Polaroid. Cross must have missed it when he took the rest of the evidence. Wait a second. Didn't Blake mention photographs in the audio tape? They were using them to blackmail him. The photograph seems to show 2 people engaged in some form of wrestling. Oh, that ain't wrestling. That's naked wrestling. Oh God, they're not wrestling. They're... Don't tell the innocent, please. I'll explain later. So who are the 2 people in the picture? Obviously this Blake, and so I guess that's his... Wait a second, that's not his wife. No wonder he didn't want these pictures to get out. A scandal like this could have ruined him. Oh, he was a bad man. There's something written on the other side. Get rid of Honor Mizrahi, or this goes public. That confirms it. Blake was blackmailed into firing me. Detective Cross can add that to the list of charges against John. I just don't get why he hated me so badly. It didn't seem like he hated us entirely when we were talking. According to his letters, he was upset about recent episodes of the show. Oh my god, was she not in those episodes? Because if he was mad about those episodes, and she wasn't in them, that's a glaring contradiction. True, but he was so excited to meet me and Becky. He didn't seem to hate me at all. Thank you. It just doesn't make sense. Honor, wait, I just ran a comparison on the writing from the back of the photograph. It does not match the handwriting on John's letters. John is innocent. Oh, wait, oh. I pressed it to skip the thing and it gave me a dialogue. So I guess it just said, I guessing you're innocent. You're saying he could be innocent? I don't think I'm qualified to make that judgment, but I don't believe he took this photograph. And if he was the one blackmailing Blake, there's no motive for him killing him. He may not be the killer after all. We have to take this to Detective Cross. Blake's murderer is still out there. Alright, you know what that means. We're probably gonna have a new place to go back to the city map. Wait, what? No? What? Parking lot? Oh, I guess we might have to go to the parking lot to get to our car first. Makes sense. There you are! I can't wait to pull the drinks, put on some music and relax. Maybe we can still salvage what's been, let's face it, a bloody awful day. About that, can't wait. You're flaking on me! God damn it, girl! Sorry, I need to talk to Detective Cross. I found something and I think John is innocent after all. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine in a jail cell for one night. I'll just remind him of his basement. Oh, it'll just remind him of his basement. Casey, come on, man. Just because I make the joke doesn't mean it's cool for you to make the joke, dude. Don't steal my material, alright? I'm being serious, Casey. I feel terrible. I convinced Cross to arrest him, and now he's out there on his own, probably handcuffed to a table. How would you like it? He's gonna love it. Not exactly my scene, but someone says I should be less picky. Called it. Sorry, I don't mean to be such an arse. It's just I've barely seen you outside work lately. I miss our catch-ups. I know, divorce isn't as simple as they make it seem on TV. There's always something to sign, or some lawyer to talk to. How about tomorrow? We can do the whole drinks and music thing, maybe watch a movie. Would you believe Scout's never seen Casablanca? Play it again, Scout! I'm sorry, Casey. I lack the equipment to display moving pictures. Oh, no, I didn't mean... You know what? Don't worry about it. You two had better go free your little lost boy. If he is innocent, he needs someone like you on his side to show him the way back to Neverland. New location discovered. LAPD Precinct 13. You know what? I kind of wish it was LAPD Precinct 3, because that has a nice roll to it. LAPD Precinct 3. Going down to see me. I mean, let's face it, you guys. LA Precinct 13's got nothing on Brooklyn PD 99. Oh, District 99! 99! 99! Yo, who watches Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's great. I don't care if anybody else... I don't care if everyone here hates it. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And have maybe the smallest... I have a large crush the size of a small crush on Rosa Diaz. I thought you were running off to save John. You sure you don't mind? Are you sure you don't mind canceling tonight? It's fine. This is just the downside of being friends with someone who's nice, I suppose. Hey, I balance out. I'm the yin to your yang, the sunny to your Cher. Are you trying to imply that Cher isn't the nice one? Careful, or there might be another murder on the cards today. What about you? What are you going to do now? I'm booked to work a photo shoot tomorrow afternoon. Murder Mystery might be on summer break, but this guy here sure as hell isn't. I need to make that cash, girl. LA isn't cheap. You're in demand. My acting coach always used to say to book all the jobs you can, because one day there won't be any. Oh, sorry, babe. I didn't mean to... Don't sweat it. I'm happy for you, really. At least things are going well for one of us, right? I wonder if they'll cancel the show now that Blake's gone. I'm not sure. He was the creator. I can't imagine Murder Mystery without him. But it was doing well in the ratings, and it makes a lot of money for the studio. I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to keep it going. I just don't know if I could handle another year of Becky without you around. You know, you could probably get your job back. Blake only fired you because he was being blackmailed. Maybe, but it doesn't feel like now's the time to ask. Oh, sorry, I know Blake's not even around in the ground yet, but could you possibly reverse the last decision he made? Thanks. Yeah, that'd be cold even for you. Hey, I'm not cold, just remember I'm the Sunny. Take a while to warm up, but I'm room temperature at least. And we can't present him with any evidence, so let us go and see if we can't... Back to city map, baby. LAPD Precinct 13. 99. I'm probably going to say that every time we have to go to the cop station, honestly. Like, 100%. Like, I know I'm probably like a Scully. Like, come on, but you know, I don't care. I don't care if I'm Scully, honestly. It's been years since I was in here. See that gum on the wall behind the desk? I stuck that there 15 years ago. You spent time in the police station. Not in the way you're thinking. My dad used to work here. Oh, that could be to our advantage. Having an ally in the police could... Dad passed away, Scout, a long time ago. We were on our own here. Wow, he's very upset that he made that face. Or that he made that assumption. Speaking of which, John's probably alone in the interview room with Cross right now. Keep quiet. We might be able to hear what's going on. I'm telling you I wasn't there! You think you're tough, Redfern, but I'm gonna get you to crack, even if it takes all night. Honor, Detective Cross is going to crack John. We have to stop him. Shh, he'll hear us. And that's when he comes out. Did I hear that goddamn rust bucket? Hi, Detective. You, what are you doing here? I found new evidence. It's... Handed it in the front desk, okay? I'll get it in the morning. But Maybe you haven't noticed, but I'm busy right now. If you want to talk, come back tomorrow. Now, if you'll excuse me... Just yell John's innocent. Like, seriously. Just yell it. Damn it, he's locked the door. Hey, open up. You've got the wrong guy in there. The guy that we told you was the right guy. I'm sorry. If Cross won't do his job, we'll just have to do it for him. What are you suggesting? All the case evidence is behind the front desk, right? Let's take another look. We must have missed something. Behind the desk? What if someone sees us? Let me worry about that. Can you try scanning the murder weapon again? I can conduct a micro-level scan, but it will take some time. Alright, well there we go. We are now in the police station of the LAPD Precinct 13. 99. And we'll save it here because we'll end the episode because this is a great turning point for Chapter 1, where we're definitely a B-rank detective, 100% though. But we're hopefully going to be able to get that A-rank detectivo, because we have used some hints, honestly, but like, hopefully our score is still good enough, because we cleared enough. Hopefully, we cleared enough without using hints. So yeah, but on the next episode, we're going to have to try and clear John's name, because like I said, it was too easy that it was him. It definitely something. It might be Tully, it might be somebody else that we haven't even been introduced to yet. Who knows? If this game's going to be a little bit more cookie-cutter than that, it's probably Tully. He's the most to be suspicious of. You know, he's definitely acting way too weird. Like, who hits on women at a murder scene? Kind of not the right take, but definitely a good enough take if you were trying to cover up that you're a murderer, because then you'd just be the horn dog at the murder scene and not the murderer at the murder scene. So, yeah. How about that? But once again, thank you all for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful game of Murder by Numbers here on the channel, and just some last minute news here at the end for those who like to stick around. I am going, well, by the time this airs, I will probably have been back to work for about a week now, with limited hours. Of course, the store's opening up to very select few customers, and it'll mostly be us just asking them from afar what they need, us getting it for them, and then having them probably still do no cash interaction checkout sort of thing. You know, so something to help keep people safe and us safe at work. So please don't worry about me. We'll be taking most of the precautions we can in order to keep us healthy and safe during this weird time. And yeah, so things might be slowing down a bit more, just in terms of episodes. It could possibly happen. We're still in the first week back of sort of having the schedule again. It's looking like a really big, from when I'm recording this, my tomorrow, not your tomorrow, but my tomorrow is looking like a really big shift. So it's probably just because of like orientation and getting back and readjusting. Everybody probably having like a meeting, right? At least a few people's meeting. I'm assuming the first few days are going to have a couple employees in to have a meeting. Then the next day is going to have the same meeting with new employees in it. So it's going to be there, but I might have to switch to doing like a stream thing where I stream playing games for a few hours every couple days, like every other day or something like that on my days off, you know, so I can get stuff up, and then having something actually recording the footage from my PC or the system, and then chopping that up and uploading the streams as episodes rather than doing episodes recording for a few hours, etc. Just to help alleviate that, you know, and help alleviate my time. But let me know what you think about that. Would you like, because I know some of you can't make the streams, but would you like if I streamed recording the episodes kind of a thing and then chopped them up so you guys get, for those who can make the streams, you get more streams, and for those who don't, you get the VODs kind of thing? Just let me know, because I still want to do streaming, but if it's going to be a bit more, if it's going to be me choosing between recording and streaming, I kind of don't want to choose and leave some of you out. So, like I said, just let me know. But once again, thank you all for joining me, and until next time, please, 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 take care, everybody.